Probably about 4 a.m. it really started pouring down. Kind of got me a little bit worried because I rolled in here in the dark. I'm not really sure whether I'm sitting in a puddle or what.
Yeah, a bit wet, but doesn't look too bad.
Starting off in Hawke's Nest this morning, which is about 220 k's north of Sydney. Spent a few more days there and then decided to make the 40-kilometre drive further north up to Bulahdelah. It's a bit of a long shot, this spot that I parked in for the night. It's actually right next to the beach. Not that you can see it or anything, but you can hear the waves crashing all night. It was quite loud. I was a little bit worried that it was going to be a place for hoons and whatever else to start coming down doing donuts. And sure enough, when I came in, there were a lot of skid marks and stuff you could see in the dirt where people have been practicing their circle work activities. But luckily no one came down last night, so that was a plus. I'll eat breakfast, have a shower, get myself dressed. Hopefully by then, well, the rain has stopped now, so might start to break up. We'll see how things go. I think it might be safe enough to go for a little bit of a walk. Very grey looking over there, but mixed bluish sort of stuff over there, so anyway. So just coming in behind the playground at Winda Woppa, and I'll see if I can get around on the point here. And there's supposed to be a lagoon here, which I think this is kind of it. Seems like this little lagoon is completely surrounded by mangroves. There we go. Oh, it goes a long way, wow. So this is the sandbar that runs. Oh, I can't tell if that's the opening to the river over there. It might be. Anyway, keep walking. These grasses are seeding. It's kind of crazy. Oh, it'll cut me if I pull them off. Let's see if we can find a loose one. Oh, there we are. Nice little ball. Figured I'd follow this path down and then walk back along the beach side. Looks like they must have been mining the sand here at some point. This white sand's ruining my eyes. There we are, this looks like the mouth of the Mile River. The water looks beautifully inviting. Well, it's lunchtime again. I don't know how I managed to consume the morning that quickly. I guess I was waiting for the rain to stop, so bad. It was a 4k walk out to that point there, which I didn't expect it to be that far, but hey, it was alright. So there's one more spot that I want to go for a bit of a walk out to, Dark Point. So I'm going to drive up there now, and I'll have lunch up at the Dark Point parking area. Well, at least we've got a bit of sun out now, so that's a bit of a bonus. Unfortunately, it's really windy, so there won't be any drone stuff. Apart from that, I'm in a national park. Straight into the sand dunes. I'm not sure how far it is to get down to the beach. This might be a tough walk. This is huge. I don't think I've ever seen dunes this big. Bloody hell. Okay, there you go. It looks like all the footprints go this way, so that's where I'm going. So that's Broughton Island out there. I really want to get out there one day too. There's cruises out of Nelson Bay, about $130 for like a 6.5-hour cruise. Sean left me a comment saying that he went out with a group of people who sea kayaked out to Broughton Island, and he was saying that one of the kayaks in front of him got attacked by a shark. So, yeah. I think I'll take that bit of advice as a no-go for my inflatable kayak. Oh, it is super windy. Alright, that's where we're going. The water just seems wild here. Probably just because of all the wind, I guess. interesting path. It's so windy, it's ridiculous. What do we got here? Bit of a canyon-y type thing. That's interesting. Oh wow. I can see a little seal sitting out there in the waves. Just gotta hope he doesn't hear me opening up the tripod, because usually once they hear this they run away. It's quite a way off. Let's see. Well, I thought it was a seal. Turns out when I zoom in, it would not be a seal. Geez, catching some fish though. It's a seriously big beach. Uh-oh. That's a bit of a tricky spot to get past. Can't see any tracks up there. I'll have to climb all the way down through it, I think. Spit out the other side. Oh, let's go down. It's quiet down here. Gets you out of the wind. Oh, water's coming in. That's funny. Oh, there we go. It's a lap of the point. Not very big. Interesting though. Talk about lost in the desert. I think I came down over there somewhere. Anyway, there's footprints up here. All else fails, I'll have to pull the GPS out. Found my way back. I washed my glasses, crikey, got so much salt spray all over them I can barely see. So I just come back down into Hawk's Nest. I'm just going to loiter around here now for the rest of the day. Just noticed as I was driving down this road here, there's a bit of a beach type area that I haven't seen yet, so gotta go check this out. So there you go, you can see Broughton Island out there in the distance. The dark point that we're just on is, I can't see through the GoPro screen, but about there. And then there's the Carver Headland and the two islands off the coast there. Wow. A cool view of the islands from here. Well, it's pushing 8 o'clock now, so I better better get myself into a place where I'm going to sleep. Just been sitting around doing some video editing, just pulling together all the stuff from today, which wasn't stacks of stuff, but I still managed to squeeze 10 minutes out of it. As for tomorrow, I don't really know just yet, so I'm going to sneak off and go to sleep, and I will catch up with you in the morning and we'll see what's going on. Looking a bit more promising today. Looks like we've got a bit of blue sky happening. I'm thinking I might do that cruise over to Nelson's Bay. It's funny, my Wi-Fi wasn't working, couldn't pick up the internet. Because I stopped here once before, and I know where I stopped I had Wi-Fi. I literally reversed up about 10 metres, and now I've got Wi-Fi. That big mound of dirt behind me must have been blocking the signal from the tower, because the phone tower's over in that direction. So this is super annoying. A leaf has got stuck in my fan and it's making such a racket. Not the first time. Usually I have to get a ladder to get it out of there, so I don't know how I'm going to manage that, but anyway. It's a shame the screens don't come off. I might actually have to dismantle the fan. Get in the shower. Alright, I'll come back to you when I'm dressed. Next really annoying thing that happened last night, my knob dropped off. Nothing worse than that. Like, it's actually snapped up the thread, so I'm going to just try and super glue it. Hope this works, otherwise I've got to buy an entire new bloody latch, which is a pain in the butt. Luckily I can feel the shape of the brake and get it sitting in exactly the right spot, hopefully. Oh, I've got to go handheld with this one, otherwise you know how it is, they'll hear the tripod and they'll run away. Beautiful birds. Right, we'll move out of here. Probably go around into town and have a look at this ferry type thing. Another beautiful morning. God, it looks awesome, doesn't it? Such a lovely view along here. Nobody on board, that's pretty quiet.
What's locally known as the Singing Bridge. The Singing Bridge had its 50th anniversary this year.
Well, there you go. I'm not hanging around here. I'm just going to do the half-hour turnaround, jump back on, head back over again. 1 hour trip each way. It's quite nice actually, quite pleasant. You've got to make sure you get the right ferry when you're checking this one out too, because there's 2 websites. One of them is a catamaran, and they're booking only, and they don't run all that often. These guys run every day, so even if it's empty, they just run. So you can just turn up and jump on, which is much better. And there's lovely Nelson Bay. Well, looking off the shore anyway. Splashed out, caramel milkshake. They're loading up the ferry already. There's stacks of people getting on, so a bit crowded on the way back. Beautiful clear water over here. It's making me think I should come over and do some snorkeling. Heaps of fish over here. Oh, crikey, it's packed. I might have missed out on a seat now. Off we go again.
Just a little bit of safety first as we're heading out.
Well, Main Street's pretty busy now. Got the prime parking spot. Lucky I got in early. Oh, lunchtime. What now? Find somewhere quiet, but I tell you what, there are so many people here today that I don't believe there will be anywhere quiet, so unsure where I'm heading. There is the Lions Park just out of town. I noticed that when I came in. Maybe I'll go up there and have a look. There you go. Nice view. At least in this direction anyway. I think we turn back around. Oh dear. Campers. All the bins are overflowing. There's a toilet dump site over there, and there's actually a water tap there as well. So now my last batch of food. That's not good. Means I've got to cook up some more. There is a Coles in town. I should actually drop in there and get a bunch more stuff and cook again. As far as nice places to have lunch go, I would rate this place as very, very low. As we came in on the ferry though, you could just see down at Winda Woppa, where I've been going during the day for the last 3 days, it was packed. There wasn't even a parking spot there. It was just crazy. So yeah, obviously very busy here on the weekends, and Sundays in particular. Yesterday wasn't that bad, but yeah, today's really busy. Heading back down the Winda Woppa again. It's kind of a couple of things I'd still like to do around here. One of them's go for a bike ride, one of them's go for a kayak paddle. Neither of which I'm sure I'm really ready to do with my wrist at the moment. So I probably need to do some washing as well. There is a laundromat in town, so maybe tomorrow I'll do that and then move on somewhere else and find something else to have a look at. Oh yeah, the place is packed. Oh, not so bad down here. Just a nice little spot. I thought I'd like to come around with a kayak and just paddle into little places like this. This actually runs down to that lagoon I walked around yesterday. Uh-oh, sound's getting squishy. Lazy day today. It is Sunday. I think that's what you're supposed to do on Sundays, isn't it? I just repositioned myself. There was somebody sitting on the bench here when I came down. Didn't want to park directly behind him, but yeah, not a bad spot to sit. Got the cool breeze coming in the door. I can see lots of mangroves and a little bit of water. What more do you want? I was going to wander up that stream there, but it's a little bit deep just there. Just sitting here watching the clouds light up from the sunset. Actually, it's not true. I've been editing a video all afternoon. But it's been fun. It's actually kind of fun with the drone stuff. Anyway, I'm going to make myself a wrap and then sneak off and sleep somewhere. So, see you in the morning. I did end up staying in Winda Woppa. I guess there's definitely nothing here saying you can't, other than the usual sign over there that says you're not allowed to set up camp in the park area there. This is kind of the new style of sign you see popping up all over New South Wales. And you can quite clearly see up in the top corner there, it also says no vehicles, including the no camping sign. So given that this is clearly a car park, it wouldn't make sense that it applies to the car park area. And I have seen up near the beach there, up at Bennetts Beach, there is a car park just behind the surf club. And there is a sign right at the entrance to the car park saying no overnight stays. So, anyway, there you go. There's something to look out for. It's been pretty good around here, actually. I think, as far as the locals accepting people in vans. I think if you're just respectful when you come around places like this, just keep within your van. Don't look like you're setting up tent city and all that sort of garbage. I've had a lot of people looking at me and they're usually like, oh, I love your van, or come over and say hello, want to have a bit of a look and things like that, So I've not had any negativity at all around here, which is, I think it's unusual for this sort of place because it's primarily older retired people. Like I'm on the ferry yesterday, I was the youngest person on there. And usually they're the sort of people that get real unpleasant about people in vans hanging around. But nice little red spots all over my feet now. Little bloody, I guess they must be midges. These little microscopic bugs were all over the place. I could feel stinging in my legs. But anyway, just stopping at this little beach here on the bay. Just come and see what the water's like. Bloody hell, look how calm it is today. Holy crap. Wow. Yesterday when I was walking through the creek, the water was quite warm. So interested to know if the bay's like that too. I've just kicked sand all up the backs of my legs. Morning swim group, 7:30 every day. I see them way down the end there. It's a little bit chilly. Too cold for me to do a full body submersion. So this is Bennetts Beach over on the ocean again. Man, what a calm morning. It's crazy. Yeah, that's cold. my water, I've got my laundry done, I've been to the supermarket, done the most expensive grocery shopping I've done in ages, like $80 worth. And once I fold all this stuff up, I've got a roast chicken that I picked up, which will do me for lunch. It's not quite lunchtime yet, I've still got a couple of hours. Kind of just come virtually across the road from the laundromat. Nice view of the water though. I'm getting annoyed with the sandflies. Like I got bitten to the pieces this morning, and I've got red marks all over me from these bloody little things, and they're still loitering around. Every now and then I feel myself getting bitten, so I'm just going to get out of there today and probably head up to Bulahdelah. There's a nice mountain, I think it's nice. There's a mountain behind Bulahdelah which has a few walks in it, so I'll go up there, do a few walks and see where we go from there. Lions Park, and no camping. Huh. Well, that sucks. Now what? Alright, getting a little dodgy now. I've just sort of thought I'd come a little bit out of town, just see if I can find a bit of a spot in the state forest where I can sneak into. Looks like we've got a little bit of a clearing here, but whether we can get a bit of a level site. I reckon that'll do. I'm off the track, so plenty of room for people to get past, like you can get a semi-trailer through there, no worries. There's the track back to the road. Now for some reason somebody has come in here with a machine and sort of cleared a bit of space here. It's always a worry because it means that something's going on. Just don't know what and when they'll be back. Looking a little bit moist this morning, not quite what I had in mind for doing some mountain climbing. Looks like the rain's going to hold off. Can't say I totally agree with doing that to live trees, but anyway. So there are a few signboards around, just giving a bit of history of this. There's a little park a bit closer into town. It's actually a skate park, and I don't want to leave the van there. All the bloody kids come hanging around. Anyway, it was saying that this was like an alum mine around this area, and I guess alum, I think, is used to make potash, which is a fertiliser type thing. Apparently this mountain is like the biggest above ground source of alum in the world, allegedly. So anyway, there you go. Some huge grass trees up there. It's a big tall one. It's got to be like 4 metres high. Probably 6 if you came to the top of the flower. Alright, first the lookouts. Not an easy walk up there, it's steep. It's no steps, it's just steep road. Plenty of beautiful grass trees, man, they're amazing. Oh, this looks like it might be one of the mining sites. Yeah, it's quite a walk up to this Ted Baker lookout. I think it's Ted Baker lookout. You get up here and amongst the rocks, it's amazing. It's so cool. A very different type of rock. It's I don't know what it is. I think it did say so down the bottom there, but some sort of volcanic thing. There we go. A weird little overhang on this one at the bottom there. This is cool. The grass tree is perfectly positioned. Man, there are so many spider webs. Every step I'm covered in spider webs. Keep out sign. They're always good. Abandoned mine.
creepiness. Eee. I don't know if you can hear that. That's like there's a leaking tap. I wonder if it's bats. Could be bats. It is a really beautiful spot. Look at this. Massive big cliffs up the top there. Hard to see between the trees, but wow, they're huge. It's like another little surface mine area here. Oh, this one's a bit bigger. Oh, wow. All right, another lookout. Going up. It's actually a tough place to walk. Here we go, we've come up to the face of the big rock ridge line. Oh wow, look at that. Oh my goodness. This rock over here, it's just like a massive, massive pinnacle. It's so hard to see it through the trees. Keep walking, maybe it just sort of filter through and you'll be able to see what's going on here. That's incredible. God, look at that. That's amazing. Bloody boulders balancing on top there. That is just incredible. It's really a fascinating place. Big quarry, danger, keep out, sheer drop, you will die. Mountain lookout, only 200 metres above sea level. Straight over Bulahdelah. Let's go up here, it might be a bit clearer. Ooh, what's going on? Hey! Ah, it's cool. Amazing spot. I'll start walking back down now. A little cave up there seems to attract a bit of attention. There's that smell of animal crap. I wonder if there are a lot of bats around here. What's this? Just a big fracture in the rock. Definitely smells like animals. I wish I had the confidence with the drone to send it up there because it's such a huge big rock cliff there. It'd look amazing. Oh, that's funny, didn't notice that on the way up. An old steam boiler. Here we go, back of the information board. There's a little bat. There you go. It was in the abandoned mine, so I would say that is what I heard down in that mine and also what I could smell in the crack in the cave up the top there. So there you have it, really happy I came out there. It was absolutely beautiful up there, quite amazing, quite unique, very different rock formations and stuff. Well worth the effort if you can manage the climb up because it's pretty steep and it is a little bit hairy in places. Back to the van, I'm going to now just kick back for a while. It's probably lunchtime, it usually is by the time I get back to the van. And the one big task for the afternoon is to finish editing this video and get it uploaded. So I'm going to leave it here and I will see you in the next video soon. So thank you very much for watching everybody and I'll be back in a few days. Bye.